What is up, fam? Welcome back to Lesley Jones Tarot. This reading here is for my Scorpios out there. I hope you all are doing well. Let's dive in and see what is coming towards y'all for the next 7 days. What's coming towards Scorpio in the next 7 days? Thank you all so much for all the likes and comments. I hope that I'm able to reach out to all of you that comment down below. You got discontent and boredom coming out here. Okay. What are you bored about, Scorpio? Okay. What are you bored about? Intuition. So some of you are taking time out to really like tap into your intuition, tap into your spirituality. You may have, some of you may have went through like an awakening, or like you're going through an awakening here. And there's not, the waiting game and the magician. That's what it is. The wedding game and the magician card coming out here. Some of you have been going through like an awakening, like your gifts are enhancing. You're starting to like tap into like these newfound energies, these newfound gifts here that you've been being blessed with, or you've been given. Some of you are actually waiting on like your manifestations to come into fruition, and they haven't yet. I feel like you're kind of a little disappointed, but they're coming. They're coming, Scorpio. You just have to wait just a little longer. Let's get some more. What's coming in for my Scorpios in the next 7 days? I feel like something you've been, Ace of Cups coming out. Could be love. Some of you have been waiting on love to come in, or a new beginning here. But not everybody's into love. This could be a creative outlet, or some type of creativity that you've been diving into, wanting for it to take off. The new beginnings. Brand new beginning here. Some of you, it is love. You're looking for love, like having a relationship coming in. And you're kind of getting bored, like, where's this person? When is my person coming? Others of you, you're like, when is this project going to take off? Yeah, the Hermit. So y'all, yeah, the World card. It's because you've been going through some type of major ending in your life here. Okay, some type of cycle has come to a close. So I feel like you've been spending a lot of time to yourself, Scorpios. The Hermit and the World card. And it was for a reason. It's like... it's kind of like you had to be taken off the shelf for a moment just to get cleaned, okay, and get your energy released, okay, get healed, and you know, any broken pieces that you may feel that you had to deal with, or you had to heal, okay, is what's going on here. If you've been wondering like where's your new love coming, you may have like a little more healing to do. And so that's why it's kind of like in the distance just a little bit. It's not far away though. It's actually right around the corner, because the new beginning is here. There was some type of major cycle in your life that had to be finished up before this opportunity comes in for you. Let's see. Sorry about that, y'all. All right, what else is coming from my Scorpios in the next 7 days? Some of you will actually be meeting this person. Yeah, I told you, the star. Wish fulfillment here. Hope. This is hope being restored here as well. You going from the cup looking as half empty to half full now. So some of you will be meeting this person. You'll be getting recognized. You'll be getting a lot of attention as well here. And the Star card is about healing also. Some of you have been having to learn to love on yourself more and heal on yourself more here. Patience and planning. It's all, yeah, it's all with the universe. See, there's that transformation. You've went through a huge transformation. A lot of you are letting go of toxicity in your life, toxic connection, toxic relationships here. And so you've went through like a major death and rebirth here with your death energy coming up here. And then this Nine of Wands energy, which is spiritual strength, and then patience and planning. It's all in divine timing. Like the universe has something planned out for you. Okay, or your God or your Savior, whatever your belief is, has something planned out for you. And right now, again, the energy I'm feeling is they have you sit like off of the shelf right now so that you can heal. Like, you know, like on Toy Story, this is the only way that I can get it because of the vision they're giving me. Like on Toy Story, they took him out of the case and they had to repaint the little old guy. He repainted his boot to freshen him up, to make him look fresh and new. That's the image that they're giving me. Okay. They know I'm a cartoon lover, so that's the image they're giving me, okay? Like, they're taking you off the shelf. They've, like, dusted you off. They freshened you up to get ready to put you back out there because you went through this huge transformation. Like, you, when you get up, yeah, rest and rejuvenate. When you get up out of this energy, or when you come back out, a lot of people are going to notice you. Look, stand your ground. You're being put in a way better position than what you used to be, okay? It's like Spirit wanted you to learn to protect yourself here, because you're You're in this newfound energy and strength and courage and confidence here. And so in this resting and rejuvenating time, you had to heal. You had to separate so that you wouldn't be vulnerable to like certain situations or certain people that could break your spirit, you know, that could break your hope that you now have here. You're healing, you know, because if, for example, if you're vulnerable, if you went through a breakup, you know what I'm saying, and you get back out there, you can end up getting yourself in some messy connections, karmic connections here if you don't do your self healing. That's why it's so important after you go through a breakup or some type of detachment away from something or someone, you need to go within and heal, because if you don't, you're just stepping back out there to kind of repeat a cycle. It may not be with that same person, it could be with a different person, but it's the same energy that was created from the past cycle. You see what I'm saying? So if you navigated towards somebody because you were going through abandonment issues or loneliness, right? If you don't heal that after you get out of that relationship and you decide to go back out there, all you're doing is opening up that same door. Okay, and you're opening up that same door, going back through that same cycle until you learn. Okay, it's all about self-healing. It's basically, they call them like karmic, you know, relationships here. But I'm seeing what you did is like Spirit was like, yeah, rejoice and celebrate. See, you're going to be getting back out there. You just had to be in a way better position. You had to go through that healing, that self-reflection. Like you had to properly heal. And it might have been long. It might have been boring. You feel like, oh gosh, I've been by myself, because I feel like it's this hermit energy, like just off to yourself, secluded, don't want to be bothered, don't really want to talk to anybody, don't really want to interact with anyone. Whoa. Conflict and defeat. Yeah. A lot of you could have been dealing with someone that was very like starting drama with you, you know. Some of you were actually attached. I'm getting this energy, the Magician at the bottom of the deck. Some of you were attached to somebody that used to manipulate the situation, or that would like start drama just because they were bored. I don't know if this was you. I don't think it was you, Scorpio, but I mean, you know, we all, when we're in an unhealed place, things happen. But I feel like you were in a relationship or some type of connection that could have been manipulated to where, like, in order to get this person's attention, you felt like you had to create drama, or in order to get your attention, they felt like they had to create drama or conflict here, or start an argument, you know, like one of those toxic, unhealthy connections here. I'm not going to lie, when I got into my new relationship, that was one thing I had to learn, because I realized, okay, I still have wounds that I need to heal from my past relationship, my marriage that I was in, that there were some toxic traits that I didn't realize I healed. And I realized one thing that I would do was, if I felt like I wasn't getting the attention from my person, I would like start an argument, you know, just kind of clash just to get the attention. Because as a kid, you know, any attention was attention, no matter if it was good or bad. That was the way of me getting attention, because I was always the black sheep. I was always left out, you know. And so that was my way of getting attention. And I had to learn that as a grown-up now, you know. I had to learn that. I had to heal that and realize that's not a healthy relationship. And the person that I'm with now is so amazing. He is the most amazing person I've ever met in my life. And he's so patient with me. And if he's watching, I love you so much. But he is so patient, so patient. And he actually taught me that, like, you don't have to get angry with me or start an argument with me if you need attention. You know, just talk to me. And so that was something I had to learn. So I feel like for this situation here, that's what I'm getting. Yeah, triumph and success. See, you're over. You got the Ace of Swords and the Devil. You're overcoming it. You're coming out of that. That's exactly what you're coming out of. Wow. I'm sorry. I'm shocked that was at the top of the deck. But yeah, that's exactly what I'm getting, is like that type of conflict. Like you're overcoming that. You're healing from that. You're realizing, I don't need to do that anymore. That's not healthy. That's not a healthy relationship. Okay, what about the Love Begins? Give me 2 more cards here in the Hope card. We have emotional loss. Okay. Yeah, some of you, give me one more. Some of you are learning to, oh, yeah, you're healing your heart chakra. This is good. Prosperity begins here on the bottom of the deck. And the thing is, as you're healing this heart chakra, you're going to start to realize that more things are starting to stabilize in your life here, okay? Because you got the emotional loss and the heart chakra. So a lot of you have dealt with a breakup or a separation or a detachment here. And so it's like, the more that you love on yourself, Okay, the more you love on yourself, the more you will heal from this loss. Okay, because I do feel like it was a relationship for some of you, or a loved one for some of you, and it has taken a lot because you feel like you're missing something. You're missing something. But I'm seeing here with this hope card and the heart chakra, you're healing. So this is beautiful because you're starting to heal. You're starting to open up and feel better. And this is actually going to put you in a more stable, firm foundation. By walking away from this emotional withdrawal. Look, and there's that shadow work, the moon energy. The shadow energy, because you're doing the internal work and you're walking away from those empty cups, okay? You're stepping away from those emotions of lack, of not having anything. You're putting yourself in this position here where you're stable. Okay, where you're stable and you're more grounded. A lot of you could be doing like root chakra meditation here. Okay, some of you could be doing the heart chakra meditation as well. This is good. Y'all, this is good. And I've been through this as well. Again, deception and envy, material and spiritual prosperity. This has actually been blocking your stability. You may not even realize it, but it's been blocking your stability. Like this emotional setback here has kept you from, it could have kept you from jobs, from money, okay, from situations that could have been prosperous. Maybe your mind was off somewhere else and it was thrown off, so you couldn't focus on your job or your career. Okay, you couldn't focus on things that bring stability into your life because of this deception and envy that was going on in your life. Like this could have been lying, cheating, stealing, type of energy that has been around you. And it could have had a lot of it could have did a lot of damage to your stability in your life here. It's kept you from being successful in a lot of areas. Maybe you were thinking of going back to school and then you were dealing with this emotional turmoil over here, so you couldn't focus. You were failing your classes and you were staying up late at night crying because you were so emotionally attached to this person, okay? Or whether it was like a family member, could have been like a toxic family member. It doesn't have to be a lover, okay? Not everybody's looking for love. Or a toxic work environment. Maybe you were in that work environment, you were trying to go to school on the side, and every time you go to work it's something, you got to stay over, and then you got to stay these extra hours, knowing you got to be up and at school the next day, but and you know you got schoolwork to do, but then you're there until 12 o'clock midnight. You don't get home until 3 in the morning, and you see what I'm saying? So I feel like whatever this was, you're releasing it. You're finally releasing it, and you're healing from it, which is the most important thing. You're healing. Okay, so I see that, and it's beautiful. All right, so let's see what see if any Kipper messages come out real quick. Any Kipper messages for this here? Any Kipper messages for this reading here? You have the Lovers. What about the Lovers? Wealthy man. Some of you, change and bad health. Some of you, courtship. Told you. You were in a connection here. Okay, you were definitely in a connection here with someone here. But look what's coming in. You got the sudden wealth, the gift, and the courtship here. You're going to be blessed with a new love opportunity, a new love interest. And it's going to bring a lot of wealth into your life here. A lot of you are going to be receiving money, new money opportunities as well, that you'll be like getting into contract with, or like a new job, a new opportunity coming in here. But what I'm seeing with this energy, you got the Lovers, wealthy man, change, and bad health. You, at one point, this relationship was good. I see that. But unfortunately, it did take like a downward spiral, and it started causing you like health issues, and not necessarily like physically. It could have been just like emotionally, mentally, spiritually. It was not good for you anymore, because for one, it became toxic. Once something becomes toxic, and once it becomes like a lot of arguing, a lot of fighting and things like that, it's not good for you. You have to let it go. And it's coming from a person that held on to a toxic situation for a very long time. But it's time to let it go. It's time to grow. It's time to heal, grow, and move on. So that's what I'm seeing for you. You're changing it. And you may feel like you're down in the dumps, but I see you healing. This is the outcome. Is your heart being restored? Is your hope being restored? You healing and feeling better and starting to shine again and show that beautiful energy that you have to offer the world. That's what's coming out for you. Okay. Let's end you off. Let's end you off with let's do Believe in Your Own Magic. I think this would be a beautiful card to end you off with. My beautiful Scorpios. Y'all keep y'all heads up out there. I know love and stuff like that is hard. Dealing with the heart. Because we are a very emotional sign. And we go very deep. And it may seem like nothing's going to ever change. But I promise you it will. Okay. Last message for my Scorpios in the next 7 days. What is the last message you have for my Scorpios? What's the last message you have for my Scorpios? They gave you 2. So we are going to see. We have gray. Endings are inevitable. And lioness, you've earned all your stripes. So just know that endings do happen. They do come. Not everything is meant to last forever. Sometimes everything's not black and white. And sometimes you could have been married and you thought that was your happily ever after. And it just didn't turn out that way. But that's okay. The thing is, you've earned all of your stripes of what you went through in this relationship. Okay, and those stripes are basically showing like what you've healed from. Okay, so when you think of a pregnant woman's belly, okay, her belly has been stretched out so far, but it gave birth to such a beautiful thing. All right, beautiful child. And even when that belly goes back, those scars, those stretch marks are still there. But that doesn't deny the fact that that woman carried a whole child, an entire human. Okay, and in that is beauty. So you have to look at it that way. All right. So even though you feel like right now you may just be stuck and you're like, I don't know how I'm going to get through this, you will. And when you look back, you're going to be like, wow, look at what I healed from. Look at how strong I became. I remember that used to break me and it doesn't. Okay, so you got to look at it that way, guys. Glass is half full, not half empty. Sorry about that. I hope this gives you some clarity and some insight. I appreciate you all so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.